Good morning, future me. It is the 18th of February 2025. It is 4:47 in the morning. We have been up for 3 hours because we just gave up on sleep, because today is a bit of a day and we want, because everything starts today, right? Okay, so this morning we are having our cleavers tea. That is dried cleavers, not fresh cleavers. 2 tablespoons for the whole pot, and then just pure water. So and we're doing pure water after that, but we're going to have cleavers tea or some kind of herbal infusion every morning, just to be able to keep us ticking over, okay? Because ADHD brain needs something. Okay, it is water, but it's also, I'm very particular about what herbs I'm going to be using, because they have benefits. Now, when it comes to cleavers, they have been used for urinary tract infections. That goes without saying. It is very good for liver toxicity, okay, and helps remove toxins and waste from your liver that couldn't normally be, and out of your blood. So it's a blood cleaner, okay, which is a good thing. We need that. We need all of the toxins, all of that crap out of our body as fast as possible. So I'll probably be drinking cleavers tea for the next few days, right, just to, while everything empties, flushes, shall we say. Okay, I am a herbalist. I am a qualified herbalist, so I don't have a problem with doing this kind of thing. But if you are going to do this kind of thing, you need to see your own medical practitioners. If you are going to be drinking herbal teas, please be very careful what the contraindicators may be. Cleavers tea, there doesn't seem to be any, which is really, really good. That's actually quite a bonus, that there doesn't seem to be any contraindicators, which is great. However, there are possibilities of allergic reactions or what have you, and they come with stomach pain, dizziness, hives or a rash, itchiness, cough, throat swelling, trouble breathing, or angioedema, which is sudden swelling of the body. Now, if you are allergic to bee stings, you'll know exactly what this is, because when you get stung, say on your arm, your whole arm will blow up, right, to about 4 times the size it's supposed to be. That is what we're talking about here, okay? So you need to be really, really careful of that. So what you're looking at is dosages. I'm not willing to say on here. No, I'm not willing to say on here. That's the kind of thing that I would do if you came to me as your herbalist, but I'm not, or naturopath, but I would not put that kind of information out, because it's not okay. Okay, so you can get supplements. It is a wildflower, cleavers, what we know is sticky grass or goose grass, or anything like that, but it grows wild in my garden during the spring and summer, and I will probably be drinking that fresh and collecting my own, which I did last year, which is why I have so much of it, because it's free. So wonderful. Right, okay, so today we had a bit of a shock, not gonna lie. Okay, so I've been sitting here, I did my first weigh-in, and I will be putting the page in my book here. This is quite disturbing, I'm not going to lie. It's very disturbing. Those numbers are disturbing. 26 stone 2 pounds is the heaviest that I have ever been in my entire life. I've never ever been that heavy before. And it bothers me quite a lot. It's no wonder that I'm having major issues with my knees at the moment. I am having quite severe issues with my knees right now, where I can barely walk. And it's quite possible that you may be able to see part of the issue when I show my pictures my before pictures in a little bit. Now that comes to 167.5 kilos, or 366.8 pounds. Now the Big Show, when I first saw him, was 420 pounds. He's also 7 foot tall. You know, that's less than 50 pounds off the size of the Big Show when I first saw him on WWE. I'm not pleased by this. It's also more than half of a metric ton. We bought a bag of 12.5 kilo of potatoes the other day. It is 13.4 bags of potatoes in this tiny little 5'6" body. So my body can't cope with that. My knees are collapsing. I know they are, because I can feel it every single day. And it's got to stop. It can't go on. What I will say is my blood pressure is a bit weird. The top's a bit high for me. The bottom's a little bit low. My normal used to be 90/80 or 100/80 at the very most. But normally 90/80. Today it's 132/72. My pulse rate being 82, which isn't too bad. The pulse rate is okay-ish, considering that I'm freaking out a bit, quite a lot, not gonna lie. Trying to do all this stuff, you know. Now, my sugar level was 4.9. Which is right slap bang in the middle where you want it as a fasting sugar level. And I last ate solid food yesterday at, I want to say 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had a coffee before bed. I know most people are like, how can you drink coffee before bed? I'm ADHD, darling. It actually calms my brain down. But I'm not going to be doing that anymore. Now, I can't find my pee sticks for my ketosis level, but I do know for a fact that I'm not in ketosis. Let's be honest. You know, I'm nowhere near ketosis. I am somewhere. So I should have turned left at Albuquerque if I wanted ketosis, because it's just not happening today, right? So it's non-existent, doesn't exist, and I am looking for my ketosis strips, which are not where I thought they were going to be, which is not good. We've got to have to find them. So that's kind of where we've started on day one. The only thing that's left is to have a look at my before shots, which are coming up right now. Okay, so here's my before shots. This is me this morning at 2 o'clock this morning. Front, side, right side, my back, and my left side. So yeah, that was 2 o'clock this morning, so don't expect me to look at my best, because I'm never going to look my best at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you that right now for nothing. You may be able to notice that on the left hand side it's quite concave on the left hand side of my body compared to the right hand side of my body. That is because of Fred. And if you'll have a look at at the front, you can actually see the front of the hernia. So that is actually misshaped the entire side of my left hand. Fred is my hernia, my umbilical hernia. He has completely misshaped my body at the front, and I need to. It's going to become more prominent, more noticeable as the weeks go by and as the weight comes off. Okay, so yeah, what you may also know of my legs is they are bright red from the knees down. That is edema. It's not good. I'm going to be using my trampoline, my rebounder, for every hour that I am awake for 1 minute, doing the health bounce for the next foreseeable. I am not permitted by the doctors to do anything more than that. I am not permitted to do anything that causes any kind of stretching, bending, lifting, twisting of my core, because it could rip the hernia open more. It could put me at risk. I can't do any standing exercises apart from using the rebounder in the way that I have said, and I need to have my walker present so that I can grab hold of it. My rebounder does not have a handle on it. I don't really care, because it helps me to get my balance back in order as well, so that's also a good thing. But you know, here we go. I mean, this is my brew. Yes, my cup's disgusting. I don't care. I had coffee in it last night. This is the first thing I could grab this morning. Okay. I will be washing that out at some point today. But I will be having my Cleaver's tea shortly as well. And we shall just get on with our day and see how we are sitting tomorrow, I guess. At this point, I'm feeling pretty okay. I had to have a chat with Chani yesterday. I was like, I am ADHD. And he goes, yes, we know this. And I said, and I have rejection sensitivity dysphoria that is quite severe. And he goes, well, yes, we kind of know this. I said, I need to know that you're still going to love me when I'm skinny. And he went, don't be silly, cow. Like, it's a reasonable question. Because when I first started to lose weight a few years back, when I was going to lose some weight because of my back injury, and I asked my partner, my then partner, if he would still love me when I was skinny, he went, no. No, I won't. So he was willing for my back to become an issue just so that I could be fat for him. Really kind of told me everything I needed to know right there. But, you know, it kept going for another 2 years after that. Not great. But it was what it was. Yeah. Not fantastic. Made me think. It'd been running through my head. It had been running through my head. And I needed to know, you know, because we have our ups and downs. I have PMDD and I lose my shit on a semi-regular basis. He loses his back, but he never walks away. And I said, well, you know, the chances are, because I'm losing weight so quickly, well, I'm going to end up with all this flabby skin. I'm just going to look like me, but in a flabby skin suit that's 3 times too big for me. And he went, and I'm still here, aren't I? I said, well, I need to know this. This is stuff I need to know. And he's like, well, I'm still here. Okay then. Fine. I said, I'll remind you of that. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go for now. And get on with my day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Future me. Have a good one. Bye.